Say what you will about Robert Pattinson's recent casting as Batman, but Matt Reeves, writer and director of the upcoming film The Batman, is more than confident he made the right choice. An in-depth piece in The Hollywood Reporter has revealed Reeves' process in selecting the star of his upcoming film, and in casting Robert Pattinson, it's becoming clear that the Twilight series played zero part in his decision-making process.
It's all superhero stuff, right? What if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy?
According to THR, Pattinson was neck and neck to the very last minute with Nicholas Hoult, who has appeared as Beast in the X-Men series and played the lead role in the biopic Tolkien. Reeves had been keeping several actors in mind while he penned the screenplay, and was intent on casting a 30-something actor for his version of the iconic hero. Hoult very nearly missed out on consideration altogether, however, due to his numerous appearances in the X-Men movies. According to THR, these days both Marvel Studios and Warner Brothers are keen to make sure that as little cross-pollination as possible takes place between Marvel movies and the DCEU, in order to avoid confusion among casual movie-going audiences.
And please don't make the supersuit green or animated.
Reeves was impressed with Holt's work, however, and the fact that the X-Men films haven't been strictly part of the MCU, as well as the fact that Holt spends many of his scenes as Beast practically unrecognizable, helped convince the director to give him a shot.
I think we should hope for the best and prepare for the worst.
Earlier this year, Reeves spent a great deal of time examining the work of both actors. In Pattinson's case, though, it's safe to say that Reeves didn't have himself a Twilight marathon. Instead, he focused on the more intimate films which have been the actor's bread and butter since appearing in that franchise. Pattinson's distaste for big-budget tentpoles actually ended up working in his favor, as Reeves wasn't at all concerned with whether his star could viably hold down a blockbuster franchise or not. He was much more interested in whether the man who would be filling the Cape Crusader shoes not only looked the part, but could legitimately act, and luckily Pattinson has more than proved himself capable of meeting that demand. A source close to the production, identified by THR as a Warner Brothers insider, described the casting process as, quote, quicker than normal, since Reeves had apparently narrowed it down to a contest between Pattinson and Hoult at the very beginning of the process. According to this insider, the decision boiled down to a few key questions. Which actor best embodied the character of Batman? Were they able to act with their eyes so that a wide range of emotions could come across while wearing the famous mask? And did they have that certain specialness about them that would help them to perfect the role? The best way to find out? Stick each actor in a batsuit for a screen test. According to THR, the contest between the two was so close that they each even had a pre-negotiated contract ready to go, with the screen test being the last remaining hurdle to clear. Late last month, Pattinson and Hoult each took their turn suiting up and shooting footage on a Burbank movie lot. And in short order, Reeves made his decision. The director has kept mostly quiet on the subject of Pattinson's casting in the days since the announcement. But he did take to Twitter to post a GIF that speaks volumes. Pattinson as Connie in Good Time, foregoing a caption in favor of 3 bat emojis. It was his way of addressing the furor that sprang up online among Bat fans in the wake of the announcement that Pattinson was to be the new Bruce Wayne. And while the tweet contained no text, the gist is pretty clear. Don't panic, The Dark Knight is in good hands. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.